Well, in continuing the theme we've been running through the past couple days of doing bands that we have not listened to in a while, Uriah Heep, I got Sulkinly Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Uriah Heep, courtesy of our patron Steve G. Thank you for your support, Steve. I truly appreciate you, my friend. We're going to be listening to the first two tracks on their third studio album, Look at Yourself. It's a pretty awesome album cover, too. 1971. Of course, what a wonderful year, right? The first two tracks are Look at Yourself and I Wanna Be Free. We covered the album before this, I think like two songs, Demons and Wizards. I remember that one. I really enjoyed it. I love the kind of like fantasy prog. It's not like my favorite niche per se, but like I really do enjoy it. So don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're not. All the engagement really helps. All right, here we go. Uriah Heep, Look at Yourself in 3, 2, 1, go. Vocals are nuts. So is that organ. Oh my god. That's my favorite part so far. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. I see why they named the album Look at Yourself. Holy shit. It's the title track and it's the first song on the album. Jesus Christ. They were not playing around. Brazilian or something? What a strange little piece of music. It's got some South America vibes, for sure. Oh my god. My head's gonna explode. Wow. Easily my favorite Uriah Heep song now. Oh my god. I want to be free.
As I wake up every day with no new songs to play, feeling like I ought to pack my bag and run. My imagination flies to some other sunny skies where I felt so good and everything was done. And my time was my own, and my heart felt so free. Come on! I don't mind a little rain, but it doesn't seem the same when the clouds shut out your beauty from my eyes. There's a storm inside my head, and I know it doesn't lead to a clearer day when nobody will cry. I can't stand.
It's like a 180.
Alone, and I need to be free. Free.
Still groovy as hell. Wow.
So bring fire and bring steel, for you know the way I feel. Bring a silver horse to carry me away. I'm no stranger, I'm a friend, and my pain will never end till the world will let us live our lives as one. And our time is our
I love the
own,
bass right here.
and our hearts can be free.
They play with such urgency. Love it. When they turn it on, at least. Bro, I hear that. Well then. Man. Well, Steve, I see why you picked those, my friend. That was excellent. That's even better than the Demons and Wizards couple songs I've heard. And just like I said, they played with such urgency at points in that wow, it's so epic. It had this definitely that fantasy sort of scale that the last one had, but not as much in that department. It had a big Deep Purple vibe too, and I know Uriah Heep and Deep Purple, they are, some of the, as I said yesterday, the progenitors of metal. We did a Deep Purple video yesterday, that's why. And I had kind of forgotten about Uriah Heep, I'm not gonna lie. I listened to so much music that when I saw this come in, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about them. And because it's been a few months, probably more than a few, and damn, that's my bad, because those boys could bring it. Jesus Christ, bro. That was intense as hell. So let's see who we got. We got David Byron on lead vocals on the second track. So who did the... Ken Hensley did lead vocals on Look at Yourself, who is also the organ, piano, slide guitar, and acoustic guitar player. Paul Newton on bass, Ian Clark on drums, Mick Box on lead guitar, and then David Byron, on lead vocals for the second track. And then those people. Okay, so there's a Ted Osei, Mac Tonto, and Laudi Ameo from the band Osibisa, who did percussion on Look at Yourself as well. They both just had just energy. The first one was a hell of a song. The second one was a hell of a song. They kind of flowed together very well, but just that, like I said, that intensity in the first one with the vocals, the organ just screeching, bro. I mean, that was some John Lord-esque stuff right there. And this is coming out basically at the same time as the Deep Purple stuff, so I guess they're contemporaries, and man, you could definitely hear the influences of both of them on each other. The vocals are... I mean, even the vocals, and I think about it, because Ian's vocals kind of do that crazy falsetto kind of sound. But the way they use it, it's like Dio almost, just the power of it. And I'm guessing that, like it said on here, that was Ken Hensley doing that. But then they also had that in the second song too, and it said David Byron did lead vocals with that one. So I'm guessing they both can do that, or you guys can let me know, whoever was doing those crazy high notes. That was excellent. That was one of the highlights of the song. But man, that organ in the first one was brutal, bro. You pair that with that guitar solo too in the first one, that is a winner. Seriously. Like I said, I've listened to probably 5 or 6 Heap songs now, and that's easily my favorite one. I liked the lyrics in the second one too. But also the delivery and just the way that they use the vocals, it kind of is overpowering at points, just like the organ. Honestly, whenever they did focus on a certain instrument, it kind of gets to this overpowering point, except for the first half of the second song, which was a little more chill and relax. I don't know, chill and relax, but it's very, it picks up starts boiling after the first minute or two, and it's boiling by the end. I guess they use the guitars and the organ very, very well. It just pounds you into the ground basically. It's very aggressive, but it's not like what's the word? It's not very hard edged. You know what I'm saying? It's very, I don't know, easy on the ears at points, but it's holy shit. So they have both sides of the coin very, very well, honestly. I really enjoyed that. So thank you, Steve. Like I said, I'd probably go with the first one. Look at Yourself as my favorite. But those are both going on my playlist for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I love when we find metal songs like this from the the early 70s, because as someone who is a huge metalhead from teenage years on, it blows my mind to find out that there really is nothing new under the sun, except when these guys were doing it. Then it was new, but all the stuff I love, I thought it was some kind of new stuff basically for years, and no, they were doing this shit back in the late 60s, early 70s, bro. I'm just late to the party, as usual, but that's okay. It's crazy to hear how, metal started and how it kind of still is similar to this. It didn't really, it definitely evolved and branched out with different kind of prog metal, deathcore and metalcore and all those other strange different genres we have nowadays that you guys probably don't even really know about. But it's interesting that it all started here, you know, and then it goes off and it branches out and you get all these different little subgenres, and eventually they're gonna, you know, diversify too, and they're gonna get subgenres of subgenres. Eventually people are just gonna have to start playing new stuff and do something different, because there's so much you can do with this medium, you know, especially this genre. But you can't really beat who already did it like first, basically, because they did it the best. I'm not gonna lie, and this is coming from someone who loves a lot of the metal that has come out in the past 20 years, prog metal, death metal, stuff like that. There's just something special about Uriah Heep, Deep Purple, Zeppelin. You could even throw in there at some points. You know what I'm saying? Like just that Sabbath too. It's crazy just how heavy it was back then, and I had no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I was under the impression that it was mostly just stuff like the Beatles or Simon and Garfunkel, and of course rock and roll, you know, like the Allman Brothers, stuff like that, you know. But I didn't realize that bands got so down and dirty like this, like they do nowadays. Like, man, they've been doing this shit for years, and I will continue to listen to these older tracks and get my mind blown over and over because I freaking love it. So thank you, Steve. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any other picks by Uriah Heep you think I'd like, leave it down below. I'm definitely down for more. If it's from this album, the previous one, whatever, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's hardcore like this, I am game. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. See you later.